Hi, welcome to Allison's Insert Title here, book review. He's sleeping, so I'm going to have to do this one without him. These three books are for my review this week: Fatale, BPRD Vampire, and Mind Management. So I'll start in reverse. Mind Management, this episode is really good. The girl who's trying to write this book and never seems to get it finished is starting to realize that she keeps doing the same things over and over. If you've been keeping up with the series, it's not really a spoiler. So at this point, she actually meets somebody who can actually help her, like for real. So there's layers upon layers, but there actually seems to be something that's going to have a real resolution here. Could be another false lead, but we're not sure. Good suspense, good story. Get this one. BPRD Vampire. This one, again, it's a good story. The artwork is pretty good. There's some good action going on, and I'd say it's pretty good. There's a reasonable amount of story going on here. It's moving a little slower than I would like, but the action pretty much makes up for it. There's a battle between some weird kind of possessed guy and some witches. That's all I'm going to tell you. It's pretty cool. Last one, Fatale, is about this lady. Again, at this point her name's Josephine, and it centers more around some fellow who has gone to jail, apparently for murder. This poor guy, and he had some kind of association with Josephine, we don't know what, and he's somehow he's being pulled back into her world, and there's a bit of backstory about her, and also another story going on about where is she now. Somebody else finds her, so there's two storylines going on this time. Really interesting. I'm not sure if I like it as much, this issue. It's pretty good, though. So I'm still going to keep reading this one. If you're looking for a good mystery-type story, this is pretty fun. And it's got some nudity, so I guess, there's that, too. And that's it for this week. We'll see you next week at Allison's Insert Title here book review. And hopefully he'll be awake next time. See ya. Bye.
Hi. I am Cute Montreal Girl, and today I'm going to review another comic book. Guess what? Once again, Doctor Who, Prisoner of Time. It's the number 6 one in the series, but I really like this one. It's really good. I don't really know this Doctor Who very well yet because I haven't seen all the seasons yet, but I really like this one. Yeah, there's this penguin guy. I'm trying to find his name. One moment. Oh, his name is Frobisher, and he's a shapeshifter, and he turns out to be very useful in this one. It's a really good read. I really liked it, and yeah, get it because it's awesome and it's Doctor Who. Why wouldn't you get it? It's Doctor Who. I mean, seriously. See you next time.
So here we are, a day late again. Okay, I know you're saying it's not a big deal, but you guys know it's a big deal to me. And tonight, to make things worse, half the crew is stuck in downtown Vancouver traffic because people cannot turn in this town left. They have to wait for red lights. So you can imagine you can spend 20 minutes trying to get 6 blocks in Vancouver downtown. So it's just me tonight. That's it. Apart from the cute one and Allison, no one else is here. They're stuck in traffic. So I'm doing all the books. Too bad, so sad. No Leroy. No Mad Montreal Girl on camera. No Foxy. No Lowry. It's just me. You're out of luck. So alternate, shall we? Mouse Guard. You guys know fully well. Always a good series. Pick it up. If you don't, then you got something wrong with you. This is a beautiful book. It's a beautiful series. Look at that artwork. Okay? You like art? You're buying this book. Alright! A new number 1. This is one of Leroy's books I picked up for him yesterday. Lazarus! Yay! Okay, I finally got a chance to read it today. Leroy would say violence. So there you go, violence books. It was not a bad number 1, even though I am kind of getting tired of number 1s every single week or two. It's getting to just calm down a bit. Alright, Sex number 4. Yeah, it's okay. It's one of those series you're buying because it has potential, and some issues are going to be a bit slower. It was a bit slower. Okay, I mentioned this on the sneak peek. I bought this cover instead. Trooper's Legacy. I just thought it was a stronger cover. It's actually the alternate cover of the week. Oh, go figure that one out. See if you couldn't see that coming. But yeah, like I said, good story, interesting where it's going. This is a must-buy. If you haven't picked it up already, pick it up. And yes, my hair is acting up again, so what? Alright, as usual, very good series, BD inspired, Prophet. Actually, I can't think of anything bad to say of this thing. The only thing bad about this book, I'd say, was the old Prophet's character was dumb. This Prophet series is fantastic. Okay, this was almost the alternate cover of the week. Big wraparound Elephant Man. The only reason why I didn't give it, I'm not a big fan of pink. Pink just kind of kills me, you know? It's like, I know pink is supposed to calm you, but pink to me actually does the opposite. It drives me frickin' crazy. Hey, there was quite a few different covers for this, but I went with the nicer cover, Masks. And I know you're thinking, but hey, I don't really buy the other guys except for the Shadow. Do you know why I don't buy the other guys? It's because, look, that's my pile for this week. It's massive. To buy, say, even 7 more, 5 more independent comic books, apart from all the new ones that come out, I wouldn't be able to eat food. Let's be honest. Because, for example, the Uncanny number 1 came out. Lowry picked this one up. I read it last night. Between his bouts of noise making with Foxy, they were having too much fun laughing their heads off. Yes, Lowry does laugh. It's really weird. You don't want to hear him laugh. It's kind of freaky. It's disturbing when he laughs. But yeah, it was an interesting book. I read it. I have a rule of giving books 2-3 shots. I'm not sure if Lowry's going to keep reading it or not. He did seem to like it, so Lowry liked this one. Alright, one that we all agree on. Always a good series. Judge Dredd. Enough said. It's the Dredd. Okay, a lot of people didn't like this series, but I've enjoyed it. The Massive. You actually have to read the story. You read it. You actually look. It's got real words and it's a real story. I will say one thing, as I said before, it's more of a storyboard for a movie because the artwork is kind of Hey, beautiful cover. Conan the Barbarian. That's right, the king. Of course, I have a bias for the most part. This one wasn't a bad issue. Exo Man of War. A little bored. Sorry, Valiant. You kind of. 2 months in a row now, kind of doing a bit of a slowdown, boring me out. Okay, now Mad Montreal Girl had 2 books this week. She had The Malice Blade and I Can Get Off! But like I said, she's stuck in traffic. She's volunteering at some... What's she volunteering at for again?
Of Anime Evolution.
Yeah, she's at some event in Vancouver. She likes them. I honestly didn't read them. To me, it's manga-ish, kind of teenage girl stuff, so... I guess I'm recommending them if you want to fill that niche. So that's it for the alternates. We'll go to Marvel right now. Marvel, yes. Okay, Journey to Mystery. Nice cover, but I'm sorry, I'm kind of just not getting into the Beta Ray Bill story. It's kind of... What's the word I'm looking for? Not very astounding. Good series, nice cover. Hawkeye, must read. Okay, I've been calling this thing predictable from the beginning, and this issue was no better. Oh, I'm sorry, but what? Camera person's making a thing.
The time is running out on this card.
Okay, we're gonna cut in a minute. But wait, before I do this cut, this sucked. Look at Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, really? Okay, batteries have changed. We're back. Okay. Okay, sorry, Guardians. Actually, apart from the cover being like really stupid, not a bad read. Okay, I don't normally buy reprint books. I didn't buy the Captain Universe stuff, even though I kind of should have. It was Ditko stuff. I did buy this one because a lot of people don't realize how good Star-Lord used to be. Star-Lord's old costume is really cool. This is going back. See, this is what DC should be doing. Okay, take a character and actually, instead of making it stupid and reboot and revamp it, just build on it. The old Star-Lord character was really well done. It was a cool character, and the new one, okay, it's a different uniform and stuff, is actually the same character. They just built on the past. Tweaked his origin a little bit, but tweaked on the past. Okay. Not exactly the most intelligent story. Fun read. Wolverine. Okay, I'm still trying to get used to the fact that I'm reading a comic book about a little kid. But it's not that bad. I do miss the old Nova. But, like I said. Right, so we get to the A book. Secret Avengers. Force I had to buy. Really not impressed. Oh, look. Death. Okay. The only good thing about this is, here's a spoiler. Look. There's only so many more they can kill before they cancel the series. Yeah, Young Avengers. Last issue went up, this issue went back down. Not really the Fantastic Four, the FF, stuff that seems to take place completely in a different universe. It's silly. I like this. This one was okay. But my favorite read from Marvel was Captain America. Love this storyline. This is how you do a good storyline. Seriously. This is a good one. Okay, so all I got left now for Marvel is Marvel's cover of the week. It's also the most depressing comic book from Marvel in a long time. Fury. Thumbs up, even though it's depressing. I know that look too well. Alright, shall we do the dumb freaking DC logo cut thing? And yes, we call it the dumb logo thing because I'm one of the few people out there who's going to tell you that the DC logo is stupid! I was going to say another word, but it's politically incorrect. Okay, let's be honest, it's retarded. The DC logo is a retarded logo.
It's ridiculous.
It's stupid. I mean, you had a beautiful logo, DC, the universe, the stars, cool logo. No, we have a C that's covered by a peeling D. A translucent flap. You know what I think about translucent flap? I think of a piece of scab that you're peeling off. That's the new DC logo. Okay?
Yeah.
So let's do the big stupid DC peel things we do until they get it better. Alright, okay, I normally love this character, Jonah Hex. People out there who are new DC Comics, it's not the first time they've brought Jonah Hex into the present day. It's not new. Okay, I wasn't sure I was going to buy this thing. I didn't like the first issue. I bought it the other way. Number 2, The Adventures of Timeless Tales of the Man of Steel. In other words, stuff that has nothing to do with the new DC 52. That's right. The new 52 at DC are reprinting old stories that have nothing to do with what we have now. Why did I buy it? Well, I normally try to give a series 2-3 issues before I stop buying it. So, one more to go. Alright, speaking of Superman. Okay, however, a series I've been enjoying from the peeling back PP. The PP people, yes, the PP people. They PP on the comic books. They don't care about what you think or what we think. They just want to make money. Which is, in some ways, good short term, but long term, they're going to lose money because people like you and me are going to get tired of buying their stuff. But this one I do recommend, Injustice, based on the video game. Alright, based on the TV series, Arrow. Like I said, it's better than the Green Arrow series. When you think about it, that's really wrong when the book based on the TV show is better than the real comic book. Alright, Justice League, and the doorbell just rang, so I guess they must be home, but too bad, so sad, we're almost done anyway. Justice League. Those of you who read the Arcs comic book page will notice that one of our friends posted a swipe file. The old Miracle Man cover. The story itself, so-so. Catwoman, issue. Talon, character's okay, story's starting to pick up again. Wasn't impressed with this one at all. The Dark Knight. Justice League Dark. I'll say just a bit better than okay. Alright, Justice League America. Yes. Just imagine that being the old DC logo flag. It would make so much more sense. Okay, Wallace Books. I'm shocked I bought number 2. Jack Kirby spinning his grave, the Green Team. If this makes it to 3, I'll be shocked. Hello. Yes, and Aaron said it best. The comic book that no one asked for. I don't think anybody will after reading it. Stupid. Okay, Red Lanterns. Guy Gardner, Red Lantern. What a shocker. You know, I can kind of see where they're going with it. At the same time, I'm kind of going, been there before. You know, I'm one of those people, I do think Guy Gardner is a Green Lantern. I actually even miss, okay, here's going pre-New 52, Guy Gardner Warrior. Old school people know what I'm talking about. Guy Gardner's a Red Lantern just feels like regurgitated vomit. That's all I'm going to say about that. Right, Teen Titans. The animated cartoon's better. Hey, The Flash. Oh no, here it comes. The Deadly Secret of Kid Flash. And the sad thing is, boring. Okay, so we're going to basically save one comic book for last. We're going to do the Vertigo comics. Good read. Interesting. I'm surprised Vertigo's actually putting it out because they've been sort of lowering their standards lately. But The Wake number 2. Pick it up. Okay, I'm not too happy about crossovers. I do get sick and tired of them. I didn't buy The Unwritten because to me it was too much of a Fables knockoff at the time. But lo and behold, predictable. It's crossed over with Fables. Cover's nice. I will give it DC's cover of the week. However, the inside artwork just doesn't quite get me as well. You know, will I go back and buy all the old, you know, Unwritten store 49 previous issues? Probably not, unless someone wants to give them to me to read. So in some ways, I feel like it's taking Fables down a notch. But we'll see. We'll see this one comic book. This is the all-around comic book cover of the week. And even then, it's only because it's the only thing that actually looks like it really popped on the shelf. The story for this book, I'll tell you right off the bat, I wasn't impressed. Nothing really original about it. And I know there's been a lot of hype about this comic book because, as you know, Batman and Superman are together for the first time. Again. Once more, I have to say it, anybody out there who actually thinks the new DC is actually new stories and new stuff, it's not. All it is new marketing. And the funny thing is, if you really think about it, they could have done stuff that's so much better with good marketing that would not have taken everything that people knew and loved and said, okay, F you. Because that's what DC's done, folks. Okay, I'm going to go editorial here for a bit. What DC Comics really did, they told all their core fans, all those people who've been buying their comic books for years, they basically said, F you. They said, we want to get some new readers, so we're going to take all the people who've been our bread and butter, F you. And if you don't like it, too bad. That's what they did. And a lot of people did say enough of it. They said enough is enough. Myself, come September, a lot of the stuff, the DC comic books are going to be bye-bye, 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 because I don't see them improving. I gave it an extra year, I don't see the improvement. Maybe one day they'll fix it, who knows. But there's so much they could have done, so much better potential, that, yeah, DC basically went short-term, we want some short-term money, F you, we're going to revamp. Oh no, we're not changing anything, it's just a revamp. It's not a reboot. 6 months later, it's a reboot. If you remember, I called it first. I called it a reboot from day one. Will they get smart and fix it? Fingers crossed. Okay? Because even Marvel, who I started picking up more books with, lately is starting to do the same thing with all their X books and Avengers books expanding. It's getting to a point where I think these comic book companies have to stop and think, hey, what do people really want? Independents know what's going on. put out a couple of books, make them good, and that's it. DC, if you really want to be brave and new, what you do is would take some of the characters that you haven't touched in years and do new series with those instead of rehashing stuff that people already know. How about new stories? Seriously. How about instead of taking stuff and saying we're going to rehash it, oh, let's take a Superman story from 1972 and redo it again. How about write some new stuff? It's a thought. So hopefully next week, fingers frickin' crossed, we'll see how it goes, because you guys know it irks me not to get this stuff done on a Wednesday night. Hopefully next week we'll be back on our usual schedule. Tuesday night we'll be done. Tuesday night be up by 9 o'clock, fingers crossed. And hopefully the comic book show next week will be back on Wednesday night late. So for everybody here, and yes, Lowry, Leroy, Dr. Cool, Mad Munchausen, and of course Foxy just walked in the door, so too bad. I get to see them, you don't. See you next week. Now, F off.